Hey guys, welcome to Birdie Little Secrets. I'm Cass, that's Sid, and it's time to spill the tea. Welcome back to another episode of Birdie Little Secrets. We've got quite an exciting one for you guys today.
Just welcome back. I almost didn't know how to start because of how much happened, how much went on.
How tired we are. Tired is an understatement.
How little sleep we're running on.
Yes.
As everyone knows, it was the Players' Championship.
Yep.
And to say it's our Super Bowl is a little bit of an understatement.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
I feel like Super Bowl doesn't capture how big of a deal this week is. It's like the World Cup.
Yeah.
This is the World Cup of golf.
I'm pretty sure it's like the same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like to that point, so much we're just like here with no guests because no time.
No time, guys.
It was a Monday finish, which is just the worst thing that you could wish upon the Players' Championship. But this was a good turnout for a Monday finish, I would say.
Yeah.
And it was not that painful. It was just the playoff, which was quite exciting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but all of that being said, you guys are stuck with just Sid and I today. It's just going to be the two of us. So sorry.
Well, you're welcome.
You're welcome. But we do have a lot to unpack, so let's get into it.
Let's dive right in.
Right in.
Starting off with, I think, the most exciting announcement that started off our Players Week on, I would say, the best note.
Definitely the highest, best note ever.
Birdie Little Secrets is officially partnered with the PGA Tour Wives Association.
Yay.
And
this is what we were teasing last week.
Yes.
And this is just a dream come true. I mean, it's obvious. I mean, this is all we've wanted. This is from the very, very beginning, all the way back to the drawing board. We were like, maybe we'll be able to have a wife on. And now look at us.
I just love to reminisce on when we started this literally a year ago.
I know.
I mean, and how fitting is that too, is that we are partnered with the Wives Association a year from when we started, from a year from when we said our dream is to, when a player wins, then like a wife comes on and like we get to earn the trust of them and like have them be comfortable enough with us to like share their stories and for that to be like true.
Yeah. And a player doesn't have to win for you to come on.
Oh, wait. Like, absolutely.
We want to hear from everyone.
Yeah. We want to hear all the tea all the time.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
So it's just a partnership
this is the start.
We are so incredibly excited about and honored to be
definitely honored.
A part of.
Yeah. And like, again, sort of to what you were saying, we talk about their lives. We talk about their families. A lot of them, too, are very private. It's not like they thought they were going to be in the limelight.
Absolutely.
And so that was something very early on that Sid and I took very seriously, was earning the trust and letting them know that like their stories and their families are safe with us. Like, we're here to highlight just how amazing life on tour can be, but also be very realistic about it. And so we do, honored is a great word. We feel super honored to be able to share their stories and allow them to come on and speak, for themselves, for their families, and share their stories because, like we say from week to week, they have so many different, very unique stories, and it's really awesome to keep up with.
Everyone loves to hear all the behind the scenes things too, so we love when we can get like those funny like
so funny like stay tuned
out of them.
Guys.
Yeah, the WAG content is about to pop off.
It's gonna pop off. We'll have a bunch of wives on, girlfriends, fiancés, the whole thing, and we'll do some behind the scenes content, and it's just gonna be so much fun.
Yes, I can't wait. So that was the start of our Players, which I don't know how you top that.
Yeah. It was on Wednesday. We went into their workout event because one of their biggest initiatives is, well, not just one of, they do all of the charities. Every tournament, they do something new, and it's really special. And I think that's also on their side of things, really excited for them to be able to share exactly what the PGA Tour Wives Association is all about.
Yeah.
And so they did a few events this week at the Players, one of them being a workout event.
Yes.
And Sydney and I got to sneak over there during our lunch break. We did not work out.
Yeah. Wait, also, how funny is this? So many of the wives came up to us too as we were introducing ourselves, which was so fun to meet them in person. Like, love putting, like, we always email or DMing before, but being able to meet them in person was so much fun. But they were like, oh, so, Birdie Little Secrets is it, like, that's your job, right? And we're like, this is actually our lunch break from our other job.
It's like a side gig. Yeah.
And so I just thought that was so funny. All their faces, like their jaws dropped. They were like, no way. We're like, yeah, actually we
flattered. Though.
Yeah. We actually work in production. And they're like, whoa, no way. So that was kind of cool to share like what we do with them.
And they were all so nice.
I know. They were so sweet.
But it was so funny. Like you said, like we usually like Instagram chat them. And so I was like pointing them out like, oh, I know who that is. I know who that is. But like we'd never met in person. It was like kind of funny, but it was such a fun event. And yeah, that was kicking off Wednesday of the Players Championship. And then we moved on to the Creator Classic.
Yes. Wait, I don't want to skip over Tuesday.
Because
I can't.
Because I will let you have the floor here.
Okay, thank you. So Tuesday came around for the players, and it's my favorite day of the week because it's usually the only day I'm able to go.
Yeah.
And that we're able to go because, like we said, we work in production for PGA Tour Live. So players is a huge week for us. But Tuesday is the practice round. So, and it's also the military appreciation concert, which is just such a cool initiative that the players does to like honor our military and men and women who have served. And it's just incredible. They usually have a concert every single year.
Here waiting for you to get to the point.
The point is the amount of cowgirl boots I saw on the course that day made my little country heart happy.
It doesn't add anything to your theory because it was in fact a country concert. The girls that showed up probably couldn't tell you the difference between a birdie and a bogey, which is fine. But they were not walking 18 holes in cowgirl boots. And they were going to one spot, watching a concert. I would also wear cowgirl boots to a country concert. I would not wear them to a golf tournament. And that's not what this was.
It was girls walking along the course for a country concert, yes, but in their cowgirl boots. And
one destination.
These girls popped off.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I like, but I didn't tell Cass what I was wearing, and just to prove the point, to like wear my own cowgirl boots to the course. And I did, and it was like so perfect. All the girls, like we were all bonding out on the course. They're like, oh, I love your boots. Yeah, all of us. My people were there. It was perfect.
I am not lying, not even exaggerating slightly. When I asked Sydney, oh, are you by the building? I'm gonna talk directly to the
so you're looking right at the camera now.
And she comes up, and the quite literal first thing out of her mouth was that her feet hurt.
I did
Are you
wear.
Gonna try and lie right now?
No, I'm not. No, absolutely. No, absolutely not. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Hands up. I did wear my non-comfortable. Like I had to wear my cute ones. Like I had to step.
Because it's a concert and not a tournament.
I had to step out in my cowgirl boots to prove like
that they
had to wear them around town.
Yeah.
But I have my comfortable cowgirl boots that I would wear to the course and like walk 18 holes. I would do it, guys.
So fast forward to yesterday, Sunday, final round. Well, sort of the final round.
Sort of. Asterisk.
My husband, sister-in-law, and I are waiting at the Marriott for the rain to pass, and we meet this super nice couple, and the husband was explaining how it was his wife's first tournament and how he had to like let her know what to wear, what she was getting herself into because she had never been to one, and he immediately goes into how horrible it was that he saw girls wearing cowgirl boots. Like I didn't bring it up. He just came out and said, but you know what? Like, she came prepared. She wore sneakers. But could you believe the amount of girls I saw in cowgirl boots, to the point where then he takes out his phone. Takes out his phone and it starts showing me photos of said cowgirl boots. Me and my sister-in-law, Leah, because she listens to the pod, obviously, number 1 fan, are dying laughing. And he has no idea why, but it's just like, you cannot make it up. Like, it is insane to wear cowgirl boots.
This is now my... Like,
especially when it's going to rain, too.
So the girls that did that, like, I love you. Like, I love you. No. I'm now looking directly at the camera. This is now it brings me so much joy. Like, this is my absolutely favorite thing now. I got so many pictures sent to me from people around the course of of girls wearing cowgirl boots. I'm like, can everyone just keep it coming? Like, I love it.
Do you realize they're not sending you pictures like, oh my gosh, look how great this is? They're sending it like, oh my gosh, look how terrible this is.
No, they're sending it to be like, there are girls out here doing this.
There.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, not Delulu. Not Delulu. We need to stand strong, girls.
Oh my God.
Because the hate is coming, and we are just the cart path cowgirls out here.
Don't look at me and say we. I do not co-sign this.
So that was Tuesday.
Yes, moving on to Wednesday.
I wore my cowgirl boots, and it was a slay. It was fabulous. It was iconic. I'm just gonna say all the words now.
I'm so glad we circled back to Tuesday because we could not leave that out.
I couldn't.
You're so right.
I had to talk about it.
But yes, Wednesday, super fun. Prep day. Went to the wives event. Got so much fun stuff done. But then it was also the Creator Classic.
Yes.
And also had the On the Rain show, which
big
we do
day
for all the signature events. But the Creator Classic is such a fun one. I mean, the people love it.
So many people came out for this event.
They did.
I think everyone, as well as the influencers who were like playing in it,
Yeah.
were also like a little intimidated by the crowd.
Oh, of course.
Like I think everyone's a little scared.
Could you imagine teeing off on 17 with that crowd? Just also teeing off in general on 17 ever if there's not a single soul out there, but then also a crowd watching you and knowing it's being broadcasted on Golf Channel, YouTube, ESPN Plus,
crazy.
But that must be such a cool experience for them, especially going back and watching it, like the replays, like and the slow mos.
It is
and all
a
that fun
real
stuff.
production.
It
guys.
is a
like
real. I mean, yeah, I worked it. I was like, this is crazy.
Yes, there is a team that, and I like you said, like going back and watching it and having it be their name font and like how the leaderboard off to the side, like having it be a real. It's almost like they're living their pro dreams.
Yeah,
a bit
exactly.
So,
but it was. I don't know if it showed that the pro golfers are really good at what they do and that golf is just really hard, or everyone else is just not as good as they think they are.
I think it proved both.
I think I mean, it is TPC Sawgrass Stadium course. It's very difficult, but that was some interesting golf.
Yes, the 17th hole did take some casualties. As it does, because it is one of the toughest holes in golf
ever.
But it was really funny getting to see them like play it, and that's that's kind of the point too. Like, I think we're able to laugh about it in golf, and like I hope they didn't take it also too hard.
No. I mean, everyone can say what they want to say, but even still, I would be swinging and missing.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Oh my gosh.
But it just really showed that like these PGA Tour players are really stinking good at golf.
Yes.
Because and also from the production side of things, like being a spotter, which a spotter is somebody who literally just spots the golf ball and like is assigned to a certain player or a group and tells us in the control room who's the first up or like what shot they're doing and all that stuff. So to do that job, very difficult because usually we're like, oh, is this his third or fourth shot? No, this was like, is this his sixth or seventh? Like, you have to like figure out how many times.
That's such a good point.
And then I saw all these messages on social media or like tweets or whatever, that's like, oh, how are we not seeing every shot? But it's like, do you know how many shots they're taking out there?
From like crazy spots too on the course, like some are in the trees, some are in the water.
It's a little more difficult than I think people think. So when someone's hitting 7 shots just to get to the green, you're probably not going to see all 7. But it was entertaining to say the least, and I know that it's such a great initiative. Everybody loves it. I love that we're doing it, and it's also such a fun way for more people to get interacted with the sport. It's not just PGA Tour players, and I know the tour players like to watch it too.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know what the funniest part of this story is too? So Cass was working the event, and I was finished with my work for the day. It was like 5 o'clock. I start walking over to the course because our friends were there, and so I find them. I'm sitting on like the hill at the 16th green, and I hear a roar, like a roar go up. And I'm like, oh, what's happening? As I look over, I see Alejandro Tosti full on like Supermaning into the water.
So cool.
And so as the Creator Classic was happening a few holes ahead, some of the golfers from their practice round that day were finishing up on the back nine. And so Alejandro Tosti was teeing off at 17 and makes an ace during his practice round.
Funny.
And he even said in an interview, I forget when this was, but he said in an interview, if I make a hole in one at 17, like I'm getting in the water.
It was in the middle of his round, his practice round. He was walking like up 8 fairway.
Oh,
like,
yes.
Yeah. And he was like, I will jump in.
Yeah. He's like, I'm going to do it.
Yeah. And he did.
And he did.
That is so crazy.
Superman cast, like full on. And the startled a bird, like the birds were flying. It was insane. Yeah. And how funny is it that it was during a practice
I'm really sad there was no holes in one during the actual tournament.
Know. Well,
but tough conditions out there.
Not at 17.
Right.
But Keegan Bradley
at 17.
Yeah, sadly, because that's the best hole to do it at. That's where you want to see it at. But Keegan Bradley actually did at the 13th hole, which so random. None of us were expecting it.
Yeah. That's such a small hole. It's crazy. I was standing there watching and I was like, oh my God, like I feel like I could touch the tee box from the green.
Yeah. But so Keegan Bradley had something to celebrate, not at the hole we all wanted to see, but
isn't that funny how like there's such an emphasis on 17 that it almost feels like it's like not as cool other holes, but it's just like no, it's still hole in one.
It's actually still like very hard to do really as well.
Cool. Yeah, still very difficult.
Very impressive.
Yeah, but the conditions were tough out there.
Oh yeah.
All week. I mean, obviously the rain was a struggle, but just the winds, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh wait, also before the Creator Classic even started, there's a caddy competition.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yeah. A caddy competition that happens every year. And
this feels like ages ago.
That is also why I almost forgot. And I'm like, wait, we're talking about aces. I'm like, there were 3 this week. Why am I forgetting one? Yeah. And it was the first time in the 26 years that this competition has been happening on the practice round that a caddy made an ace.
So exciting. And Colin Morikawa's
yes.
Ace. Yeah.
Yep. So that was really cool. It was really funny. Minwoo Lee and Colin Morikawa, I think they were in the same because I just remember seeing Minwoo Lee in that video. I don't know why that is like so profound.
He's like not even in the group
in my memory.
Like there.
But it's really cute because all the players like film right behind to watch their caddy tee off, to watch their caddy put their money where their mouth is, if they see what they can do. And he like, there you go, boom. Ace at 17. Everyone goes nuts. And then I think Colin like commented on one of the videos like, should I be caddying for JJ now?
Yeah, for real. Oh, so fun.
It was really fun. It was
celebration was crazy.
It was a good practice, like a good Wednesday. Yeah. It was just so many things were going on.
Yeah, it's a great way to start the tournament out. And like you said, for the Creator Classic, so many people came out. Like it was packed.
The most packed I've ever seen on Wednesday at the Players. Yeah.
So, but great way to open the tournament for Thursday. A really fun first day. I mean, we were busy up at the crack of dawn.
Ooh, long hours, guys.
Long hours. Lots of elements to get in. And it was, the bags under our eyes still are.
Don't look too closely.
Yeah, this is why we have like the purple lighting.
Yeah, we're on camera now, so guys, like, sorry for
on camera this morning. I was like,
it was rough.
Oh, I have to put makeup on.
I know. I was like, wait, should we just not do it this week? And we're like, no.
It's the second week. We're already like, I don't know.
Maybe we shouldn't.
But also, why would we start this the week of Players? I don't know.
Well, that's just our MO. Yeah. It's just our MO. But also, so I can show off my new Players merch. Yeah. I got this year, guys. I'm like showing off to the camera.
The merch tent was popping off.
It was quite literally popping off. Yeah. I love this like classic 70s vibe. It's a little crop and I'm obsessed. So sorry, I'm showing off to the camera. YouTube, guys, go watch on YouTube so you can see.
You're really good at like plugging.
Thanks.
Yeah. But yeah, Thursday, great rounds. We went to a little influencer event on Thursday evening, even though again we were so tired.
I think we'd worked, what was that day? Like 14 hours, I think it was.
Well, like it was tough 13? Because the Creator Classic, because they took so long to play, went really late on Wednesday.
So late.
Yeah. Oh, we should probably shout out Grant Horvat for winning.
Oh wait, yeah, sorry. Hey Grant, is your creator, classic champion.
Yeah. And the biggest reason I want to congratulate you is because I want to thank you for really just bringing it home and not allowing it to go into a playoff.
Really want to just say thank you for being the outright winner.
Yeah. Imagine there had to be like a Thursday finish.
Sorry, guys. That would just
The best part
quite
was
literally
when they
be
were
a
like,
no from
"Oh,
me.
Are you going to like hoist the trophy?" And he's like, "Oh, is this it?" Like, yes, it's literally right in front of you. That is the trophy.
Actually, yeah.
Super nice.
Yeah, it's not the player's one. I don't know what he was also expecting.
But yeah, so again, that was late into Wednesday. And then
that is so funny.
Yeah. Super long day. But then we went to a Del Campo event, which was really cool. It was called Golf Camp. Del Campo, shout out. They gave us the socks to gift the wives at the wives event. So great, amazing, well-made socks, and they're just like popping off these days.
They really are, and I'm so happy to be like along and semi a part of that journey. It was so cool. But yeah, I felt like such a cool influencer.
Yeah, we were pretty cool.
Like that was the first time I was like, wait, we just got invited to an event.
So we like obviously had to go.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Despite working 14 hours, we were like, I don't think we look good.
We wanted to. First off, like we definitely wanted to make it, but it's after a long day, everyone who was there, stunning. Everyone looked so cute, and we're like showing.
I know
we're showing up in like our golf gear.
Yeah. We looked like we were trying too hard.
Yeah, actually,
but it was really just that we got off of work.
Yeah,
and
we wear golf clothes to work.
Yeah, I think it wasn't like if we didn't have to wake up again at 5 a.m. the next day, it would have been okay, we're not that tired, we can make it. But we got a nice hot dog.
Oh, well, I was about to say that is what gave me my fifth wind.
You could smell it from the parking lot.
Yes, it was Gleazy.
Yeah. Gleazy
so
dogs.
Good.
The official hot dog.
The official hot dog.
The PGA Tour.
I felt honored. We met the CEO. He was like the nicest guy.
Yeah.
Walked us through. You have to watch the
He saw
TikTok.
us and was like,
so funny.
These girls.
Yeah, he's like, they look like they need a hot dog. These girls look like they need a hot dog.
Yeah. But no, the event was amazing. It was at Hotel Palms in Atlantic Beach, and he invited like all these vendors. And so each room, it was like this little boutique hotel.
The coolest layout.
So adorable.
Yeah.
Each room had a different vendor, which were all either local or just in the golf community. Yeah. And just some awesome brands, really nice people. And it was a great place to network. So we had a good time.
It was. Yeah. We brought little business cards.
We brought business cards.
I loved it.
I think we handed out 4.
But I was really proud of that because we were both very nervous.
I made Sydney do it.
And I made
Sydney do a lot this week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Which
even
also,
at the wives event, I made her give the speech.
How did you know I was just about to call you out for that?
I was really vulnerable that day.
I know. Don't worry.
I actually turned to her because I could feel that we were going to have to give
was coming
a speech. And I turned and I was like, I'm too vulnerable. You have to do this. And you killed it.
It was one of those moments where you look over at like this is one of those moments where we're like so I feel like in tune with each other as well because I knew a decision was about to be made.
Yep.
And the look was coming to where we both would look at each other and be like, who's gonna do this?
So
and
took one for the team.
When you were like, I can't, I was like, okay, no questions asked. I was like, well, yeah, like, okay,
and that's why we work so well together.
I feel like I blacked out, but it's fine.
No, you actually killed it.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
Not a single.
I couldn't remember what I said. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, normally she'll go off about how she's like somewhat from Utah, somewhat from Florida.
Normally I'm the worst
really
person.
Straight to the point.
And I will admit that too. I'm the most uncool I think in circumstances where you have to be cool.
No. You did great.
Because another moment where I felt like really cool was when you brought our girl, our McKenna, our OG wag.
Guys, it was Take Your Wag to Work Day on Friday.
So fun.
It was just like so cool. Like McKenna was like, oh, hey, do you want to come walk a few holes with me? Like watching Jake.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Say less.
Say less.
So we go walk a few holes. It's super fun. And Sydney registered her to get a wristband to come check out the studios. So then we walked over and gave her a tour. She got to see the main feed control room. She got to see the main studio, the screening room, just really it all. Your desk, did you see the note she left?
Couldn't be bothered to walk up 3 flights of stairs. I'm very sorry.
I might have just spoiled that.
Oh, oops.
Cutesy little note.
Aww.
Yeah.
Wait, now I'm like really excited.
Now you're gonna cry.
Yeah, no, now I'm vulnerable.
Yeah.
Now I'm just when I get there on Wednesday, it'll be a nice little treat for me.
Yeah.
Could not be bothered to walk up 3 flights of
Flights
stairs.
of stairs.
It was especially, control rooms are on the bottom floor, guys.
Yeah. So it was nice.
Go
She got to see the studios and kind of a nice treat. And she's like kind of a golf nerd. So she was really into it.
She's like a sports broadcasting nerd. And I feel like that just is us.
For sure.
And it was so cool to like you guys were walking back and having her like tap on my shoulder. I'm like, there she is.
I know.
Like it was
cool.
It was so fun to just like she was so appreciative too to be able to come through and have her say like it was so cool watching what you guys do. I love people being able to see the behind the scenes because I feel like
it's really cool for them too.
When we talk about it, no one really, and not to like hype us up, like not in a okay, well, okay. When we kind of talk about it, you don't really get the scope of it,
right?
Like these control rooms they're insane. It's kind of insane what we do. We're kind of like we're pretty cool. Super cool
for sure.
And like people should like get to know us.
I think that's what we're trying to do here.
Okay, yeah, good.
So
hype us up. Okay. My first reaction. Okay, say less.
It was really cool. Really good.
So yeah, and you can check that out on our Instagram.
Oh my God. Another person who's really cool is Justin Thomas, tying the course record on Friday.
Yeah.
He had pretty rough round on Thursday.
This was actually insane for him to start the Players, which he's also a past champion. Mm-hmm. And so he knows this course. He's done very well at this course. Has one of the worst rounds of his career. Day one. Mm-hmm. And then the next day. Ties, almost breaks the course record at TPC Sawgrass.
Well, so what? He's played, I believe this was his 7th event. So this was his 7th cut made. Yeah. So Thursday he played pretty terribly.
It was looking grim. It was looking grim.
And he was like, no, I'm going to make the cut and also tie the course record. But he also did that API. He had a pretty rough Thursday. Came back, great Friday. And that's what I had said to my husband because he's like, oh, he loves JTs. It's like, oh, man. I'm like, tomorrow is a whole new day. Like, speaking of Friday. And he did exactly what I kind of had a feeling he was going to do.
We were lucky enough to have Justin Thomas in our featured group. And so I got to watch the whole entire round. And it was
amazing.
Seeing a pro athlete like just pop off and prove like how good he is at his sport was so incredibly awesome to watch. And everyone, the entire control room, when Justin Thomas's ball on 18 unfortunately found water. Oh my God. I mean, we were just devastated for him. He was so close to breaking the course record at TPC Sawgrass, which is incredibly hard to do. But him at Justin
still tied it, so.
Yes, Justin Thomas at 17 though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But he
owned
played with Tom Hoagie the last time the course record was made, I believe. Like he was in his group. And Tom Hoagie is the one who made the course record.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I only know that because I was watching the broadcast.
Oh.
Like a normal person. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Speaking of like a normal person,
that super cool?
I got to go this weekend to the Players Championship as a spectator.
I was so happy for you. Like the entire time I'm just like looking for you on the cameras. Like I loved
from those.
Yeah.
But
I love that you got to go.
It was super fun. Saturday too was I did 75 hard so I could have my first drink after 75 days, which how did that go? Not sure.
First, second, third, fourth,
First,
fifth.
second, third, So I pretty much
You enjoyed your day.
Essentially, I've decided that we're resetting the clocks with 75 and I got to go back. I got to start over because there was too much on Saturday. It really beat me up. I didn't even drink on Sunday. So. I was like, this just isn't for me anymore. In fact, I actually texted you.
Yeah, when Cass texted me and was like, oh man.
I'm done.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just so happy you were able to just let loose and like have the best time.
Yeah. And then Sunday, it was rain. That was sad.
Oh, guys. Sunday.
Yeah.
First off, we found out that the tee times were going in split tees in threes. So the times would get moved up. Ugh, knife to the heart. The second one,
but at the same time,
was like, oh, okay, we might be able to finish early.
But we all know what that means.
So little spark of hope.
Yeah.
But then, of course, the lightning hits. 4 hour
and I
weather
kid you
delay.
not, every single time it was like, oh, it looks like it's clearing up. You just hear the thunder and you're like, darn it.
Dang it. Florida strikes
But
again.
it was funny. Like, I was sitting at the Marriott just waiting, and that's when everyone around you turns into a weatherman or like knows everything there is to know. And I'm just sitting there like, guys, no.
And also you're getting
I'm getting the text.
Yes.
And I'm just like, this is where they just let them have their imagination.
Yeah.
But Monday finish was not as terrible as I probably thought it was going to be. It's kind of cool. Came out for the playoff. There was a big crowd today. It was literally today.
Really excited for that, which also going back to Sunday.
Yeah.
And it going into a weather delay. This is also just a funny story that I don't actually think I told you about yet, but we were sitting in the control room coming out of the weather delay. So they're finishing up golf. And there's people were coming in and out of the control room all week. Like it's the tours were going wild. I turn around, Jay Monahan, commissioner of the PGA Tour is watching the broadcast, and this is Sunday, and we're on I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, you're
I'm just like,
not now, Jay.
I'm like, Jay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like we are just getting through.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah.
Trying to make sure we show JJ and Rory finish their rounds, and but yeah, super cool he came through. But he also sent an email to like everyone at the tour being like, hey guys, like your ticket will get in your group, all your friends, like come out and support, like come out.
It was
and
a good turnout.
Watch our guys finish. So it was really nice for like everyone to come out and to watch the final round. So
Rory took it home on St. Paddy's Day, his third win on a St. Patrick's Day celebration. That's just crazy. Second at the Players.
Lucky charm.
Yeah, lucky charm. I mean, obviously rooting for JJ. He played well the whole week, and it was really unfortunate that he stopped his putt short yesterday, but he left a lot of putts short, and that's like the first rule.
And the 17th hole, guys, it will make or break your game.
Yeah, it really is. It stinks that he played so well for the past 4 days of actual tournament coverage, and then he showed up on Monday playoff and kind of just choked. Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to use like a different word, but that is what it is.
That's where kind of the experience comes in. But what's funny is him and Rory had very similar career starts, this and that, but Rory obviously had more wins, but they've kind of been in the game for the same amount of time, just not the same outcomes. So but JJ has played very well. He's the only player this season with 3 top 3s. So I do think a win might be, on the surface, but it just wasn't meant to be this time, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So. But great luck of the Irish for Rory.
Yes, Rory brings it home again this season. Yeah. He won the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am.
What does that mean? Like him winning too so early?
It's
crazy.
Only March.
It's only March.
It's literally only March, guys. Yeah. And I mean, Rory's stats are just nuts. Like 4 major champs, 3 FedEx Cup wins. Like
we have to read them.
Okay, yeah.
We have to.
My computer went to sleep, so I can't see.
On tour. I know, mine's on 8%, so we got to get through this.
I'm like, I can't do the outro.
It's fine because you've been making it up anyways the last 3 weeks.
Literally.
Okay. 28th win on tour. Yeah. 11 international wins. He's made 230 cuts out of 261 events, which is insane. 127 top 10 finishes, 4-time major champion, and 30. I can't even speak anymore. And he's won the FedEx Cup 3 times. I'm like 30.
30. Where's that coming from?
No, but it very deserving. Yes. He showed up also today for the playoff. Like, this is mine. Let's just wrap this up.
When you see a Rory McIlroy with that look coming into a golf tournament, I mean, I'd be shaking in my boots.
Yep. Oh,
my cowgirl boots.
Sure. Yeah.
I would be shaking in my boots.
Everyone is shaking in those boots by the end of the day. That's what I'm trying to say. Everyone is bleeding in those boots by the end of the day, but it's fine.
Like, I just need Tecovas to sponsor me at this point.
I guess that's what this is really all about.
This is what this is all about. This is the shout out I actually wanted to give. I will like strut in the boots at a golf tournament. So Tacovas, if you're listening, hi, my name is Sydney. This is my official application to be your golf representative.
Because the two really go hand in hand.
They coincide. Yeah. But back to Rory.
Yeah, great job, Rory.
Great job.
No, but I want to give a shout out.
Okay.
My shout out is to Sydney because she is producing Valspar next week.
Wait, I'm gonna get emotional.
Yeah, guys,
I'm unwell. Oh, thanks for that shout
next
out.
Next week
that's
on
so,
tour,
so
Valspar
cute.
Championship. Such a fun event. But Sydney is going to be producing for the very first time. Lead producing.
I talk about shaking in my boots.
Yeah,
actually. Yes. Thank you for the shout out. That was so sweet.
So exciting.
I am very, very excited. I guess they were short staffed.
No, that's not true. You're going to absolutely kill it. The one thing that I hate about it, because this is obviously about me, is that we won't ever have a break at the same time.
I know, actually thinking about it, which also, wait.
So I'm like not going to see you next week.
Can we like, again, not to talk too much about ourselves, but like we might as well because
I mean, this is our podcast.
Here we go. We're
both producing.
We're both producing next week.
We are going to like. Wow. I feel bad for everybody else, honestly. We're just gonna be so annoying.
I also do.
Like, hey, Sid, can you hear me? Hey, Cass, I can hear ya.
hey,
it's really, really nice transition there. I love what you did. Yes. Look at that tag board.
Like, hey, actually, you just did that. I'm gonna do the same.
I'm gonna do the same. Can you send that to my tag board?
Yes, send that to me. No, I'm so excited to do it alongside you. This is going to be so fun. Sadly, we won't ever be able to
see each other.
Yeah,
but no, Valspar Championship. It's a good one. The Copperhead course at Innisbrook, and it's the one where they pick their own caddy bib names on the back.
It's such a fun event.
Super fun.
Love getting to see the caddy bib names.
Yeah.
It's the most colorful event on tour is what people say.
Yeah. And Peter Malnati is the defending champion with his colorful golf ball.
Yep.
The most adorable. Remember when his son came out in the cape? Just like adorable.
It was one of the best finishes that I think it was like one of my favorites we got to talk about last year because it was just so cute. The reaction, the emotion.
Yeah.
I really hope he can step up and like defend his title because I would love to see him come home with another trophy.
I agree.
And I really think he can.
Yeah.
So
and now you have to give the outro all by yourself without looking.
Wait. Can we actually give what our caddy bib names would be? Like, what would be on the back of your caddy bib?
Like, are we talking right now?
Yeah.
Like, because it would probably be like tired AF. Like, blocked.
Okay.
Don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Something like, along those lines.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. No, I like that one.
But if I'm like well rested.
Yeah, if you're like of sound mind and like well rested and like you feel good about life.
So no.
What would it be?
Wait, can you come back to me?
Yeah, I'll come back. Okay, guys. So I think
your turn now.
So not to put Cass on the spot there, because I have been holding on to mine, and I've basically said it.
Oh, so you've thought about this?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think I've also been saying mine this whole time, but I would love mine to be like
horse girl.
Not horse girl. Not horse girl. This is the nickname like all my friends give me. No, I would love mine to be like the cart path cowgirl. Like I've been saying it this whole time.
Cute.
But you know, like cart path cowgirl.
Cart path
because I love like the golf cowgirl, and I would just wear my boots too.
New boot goofin.
New boot goofin.
That's a good one.
That's my caddy bib name. New boot goofin.
Oh my god, I don't know.
New boot goofin. Yours could be.
What would mine be? I'm actually scared.
Number 1 Victor fan.
Javi's
Javi fan girl. This is an interesting. Javi's number 1 fan.
So it's all about Victor
yes.
Hovland.
When is it not? When is it not?
This is true.
When is it not?
I don't know. I feel lame.
No, don't feel lame. Yours will be. We'll think of yours.
Yeah, we'll circle back next week.
Yeah.
We'll
definitely
see how next week goes.
Yeah. Again. Will we both?
Mine's gonna be at Birdie Little Secrets pod.
Yes.
Like we have to like think about the pod.
There you go, guys. So you can catch us every time.
Yeah, obviously. What are we even saying?
I know we would have to plug the pod.
Yeah.
So you do that. I'll be horse girl.
Perfect.
I'll be new boot goofing.
Perfect.
So yeah, I guess next week, tune in again. This is
Yeah,
again a
please tune
rogue
in again.
outro. My computer fell asleep. So you can catch us every Tuesday on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you enjoyed listening to today's episode, you can
YouTube.
tune in on Instagram and TikTok too, and YouTube at
Perfect.
Birdie Little Secrets Pod. Thanks, guys. See you next week for more tea.